If you manage a team, you have to try.
Let me make sure this ain't double. Okay, it's muted over there. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's been a while.
Whew, what's going on, y'all?
Hopefully, y'all getting through Corona 2.0. Okay. I'm so done with the CW at this point.
All right, what's up, man? How y'all doing? How y'all been?
So, y'all heard the news about what's going on at the CW. So, we decided to do a live for a little bit to converse with the peoples. How y'all feeling about these decisions? I mean, me and Trey talked, and then Trey looked over a lot of numbers. So, like, even though we like Black Lightning, it still was kind of like struggling to keep up with some of the other shows that had like regular viewers, I would say. I just feel like a lot of these shows are getting canceled though because of Corona too, because like shit haven't been on this year, so that's money you lost. Like, yeah, you trying to keep people at the network with like other shows people ain't seen and whatnot, but I just feel like they budget, it's not in the budget to keep all these shows running like they did before. So, cause what, Stargirl, ain't she moving directly over to the CW now? So that's a show they picked up, plus Superman and Lois. They picked that up. That's a new show. They canceling Supergirl. For those of y'all who didn't know, because some of y'all look like y'all didn't know that either. Supergirl is canceled. Trey ain't got no tea. Talking about he look like he got the tea. Not this is racist. Why is it racist? Supergirl got canceled too, and she white. So what that mean? Equal opportunity cancellations. The fuck? To be honest, I feel like Black Lightning at the most had 5 seasons anyway. But now they just down a season. So, and then Trey was talking about how like China on all this other stuff too. So a lot of people watch the show for her and Anissa. So like if she not gonna be in it as much,
I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Can I break this down to y'all? Are y'all ready?
make sure you disclaimer that you don't have these.
I don't
aspects.
like.
Okay,
I'm telling you what I think from my perspective.
Okay,
what
I didn't say think. No, you was like, let me tell y'all what's happening.
I'm gonna tell, because this is what I am a prophet sent here with. I am telling y'all what's gonna happen. The ratings were low. Like, people just got hip to Black Lightning during COVID because it was on Netflix. They saw Khalil with his shirt off and like, oh shit, who is this motherfucker? Like, y'all know if you go to Netflix, it's not a picture of Cress Williams on the on the show. It's a picture of the dude that play I think his name is Jordan. So you clicking on that, thinking that's what you finna get. So it was like, oh, okay, it was a scheme. Now you go get Painkiller. Listen, Black Lightning is leaving. It's done because they're gonna do a movie. 2-3 years later, they're gonna retell the story. You're gonna put him in the movies. Yeah,
that's why he thinking it's getting.
You're gonna stop with the TV show. Now you're gonna put him in the movies. Green Arrow is done. What is he going? Movies, guys. That's all you finna get.
To be honest,
why you think Green Arrow and the Canaries ain't been picked up yet?
I feel like they wanted to pick that up, but I feel like they fucked that up because y'all didn't pick it up right away. Like I said, that should have been a show that came on as soon as Arrow went off. Y'all waited, and then the girl that played Mia got another job. So now you can't book it like that. It's too late. Like, it done lost its seasoning, basically. Like, it's watered down chicken now. Like, you can't do nothing.
Exactly. So it's done. So now Green Arrow, now you can get the Green Arrow that you were supposed to get. I feel
like I love the CW to death, but I feel like the decisions they make just be like crazy sometimes because, like, Green Arrow and the Canaries, I was ready for that shit. Like, I feel like that would have been a good series, whether it was an all girls lead or whatever. When Arrow went off, I get that it was the Arrowverse and you wanted shit, you know, like, I guess, like, Stephen Amell to, like, reign supreme for a little while or whatever, who I don't give a shit about now. Like, I felt like it would have been smarter. Like, as soon as, what date was it that Arrow ended?
Last year, like, on the 27th or 28th. Oh, no, earlier this year, sorry.
Green Arrow?
Yeah.
His last episode. What was the last episode of the show? Was it was doing a crossover?
No.
What was the last episode? That's what I'm asking you. What date was the last episode? You didn't say a month. I said
January.
You said a date and you didn't say the month. So anyway, besides that, by May, like either like during the summer or like that fall, y'all should have been ready to go with that show. And now, like, people can't wait around on y'all to let them know if a show gonna pick up. That girl went and got another job. So now it's too late. With Black Lightning, I feel like the whole Khalil thing, as much as I like the guy that played Khalil, I was sitting asking Trey, like, where y'all gonna even go with that story? Because Khalil is supposed to be, like, a villain. I get on Black Lightning, they made his role something else, but, like, what are you gonna do with that on the show? And then it's like people getting excited, like, oh my God, he finna have a show. It could be just like Green Arrow and the Canaries. You could have a backdoor pilot and then the shit never get picked up. Like, if China wasn't busy, like I told Trev, y'all was gonna cancel Black Lightning, they should have did a spinoff about the girls, like Anissa and Jen. Because that's what they focus on. Right, that's what they focus on in some other stuff. And that's why people watch anyway, though. Like, I love Chris to death. I love Lynn, yes. But, like, some of the younger people watch for Anissa and Jen. So, like, that's what they should have did. But I'm assuming China booked them busy.
She playing on House of Pain.
I get that. So they paying her more on House of Pain than on Black Lightning?
I guess Tyler Perry paying her.
But she on Disney, too. Like, you gotta realize most people forget that she be in Disney movies, too. Like them, what's the name of this shit? Cause she was in there with the boy that died with the freckles, Cameron. Yeah. Like, they all used to play in movies together. Like, all of them was in stuff on Disney, too. But I'm just saying, like, I can see you canceling Supergirl because Supergirl ain't really had a good season since 3. I'm going to just be honest. Like, when they got through doing Reign, the 4th season got political and people didn't like it. And then the last season, people saying they queer baiting. So people been complaining about it for the last 2 seasons. I can see them ending that. I love Melissa to death, but I can understand why. But my whole thing is, why cancel Black Lightning and not Legends? I love all these shows, but I don't understand why you would keep Legends around and keep making up characters and putting people on here in these weird ass situations. And you could have kept Black Lightning until season 5. Because you got all these new viewers that's coming in from watching the shit on Netflix during quarantine that was finna be happy they got a new season and now y'all done canceled it. So that's about to turn people off from even watching season 4. So I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on with that. Melissa and Chris ain't trying to have a baby. They already had one. What do you mean? She done already gave birth. Y'all late. And she did a whole season and still like...
What are y'all talking... Y'all...
That ain't the reason the show canceled. She had her baby with him already.
Like, y'all, stop saying you don't think the show canceled. We're not gonna get on here and say the show is
they done
canceled.
already published articles about it being canceled.
It's out there. It's
and like
canceled.
I told
It's
him,
done.
It was stupid of them to like announce that you got the backdoor pilot, then announce like a couple days later that the show canceled. So it's like you finna turn people off from that. Like if y'all was gonna do a backdoor pilot, cool. Then like once the season was like starting to be like halfway over or whatever, you could have been like, this the last season of Black Lightning, whatever. But or you should have announced the cancellation first, then announce that you're doing a backdoor pilot because people would have been happy that something else was gonna come after.
Yeah, the marketing for it was bad. It was bad marketing. You did that wrong. You did it in the wrong order. I don't want to mispronounce
your name, but Tarian. Thank you for the donation. I don't know if you heard or not. China said this would be her last season, regardless if they canceled the show or not. Her character was done. I mean, I don't agree that her character was done. Her character wasn't done. She choosing to lose. Your character not to leave. Your character not done because of all the stuff they had to do last season.
Yeah, her character wasn't done. Like
I just feel like when it comes to superhero shows, if you can't lock somebody down for at least 5 seasons or more, you don't need to put these people in these roles. I love these people to death, but when you're in a superhero universe, you gonna have to do some shit for a couple years if people like your shit. I don't understand why people get in these roles and then they be like, I'm out after 3 seasons or 4 seasons.
Yeah, like and like that's the thing about movies.
Imagine how pissed off y'all would have been had y'all watched the first 2 seasons of The Flash and then season 3 Grant was like, I'm out. Like y'all would have been mad. Like you can't do that. Like
that's why I be telling people like, it's not like Crest want the show to be canceled.
Exactly. Like they gonna lose checks. Like I don't never want to see nobody lose checks. But y'all not gonna tell me either that they did not cancel this show to give Khalil a spinoff either. No. They definitely did not do that.
It was the ratings. It has to be the ratings.
They probably took like the lowest 2 or 3 rated shows, and to be honest, I feel like Legends next.
Yeah, Legends is next.
And as long as Superman and Lois do well enough, they're like better than Legends. Legends next. The only reason they're gonna keep Legends is if the newer show's not doing as good as they want them to do.
Yeah.
Because I can't see them canceling a superhero show after season 1. I feel like they gonna like give you time or whatever because they put money into it. But I don't know.
What superhero show got canceled after a season?
On CW?
I'm thinking. Let me think. Maybe it wasn't on CW.
To be fair about what though? You said I get that Cameron died and that was her friend, but she's been in other stuff. So what's the excuse of her being in other stuff and not in Black Lightning? Like y'all got to make these excuses make sense. Her best friend died. Yes, it's been like a year since Cameron died. Rest in peace. He was a sweet kid. But my whole thing is she was in a movie and she's on House of Pain. So why not do Black Lightning? Like why you got jobs? There's other stuff going on. It's not like she quitting acting.
Okay, let me break this how ratings
Brian,
work for y'all.
Thank you for the donation.
Appreciate it, Brian. With the $10. Let me break y'all down how ratings go. They don't have the same ratings. With ratings, it's about consistency. If you look up Legends ratings, the same like 700,000 people watch it week to week. With Black Lightning, it's an influx, meaning you might have 900,000. This week you have 500,000. This week you got 4. This week you got 6. It's about consistency. Why do you think Supernatural lasted for 15 seasons? Those same
they people ain't leaving.
1.2 to 1.3, 1.4 million people watch week to week for 15 fucking years.
Whoever that is yelling about Batwoman need to be canceled, I'm gonna need you to go Google they fucking ratings because they had the second highest ratings on the show after The Flash. Yeah. That's why they got another season even though Ruby left. So don't even, just because you don't like the show, just because you don't necessarily want a black girl playing Batwoman or whatever, or y'all only be up Alice's ass, that don't mean the show not doing good. So was Constantine on the CW?
No.
Or was it on the little stuff?
I don't know.
I'm talking about actually like a superhero show on the CW that got canceled after 1 season.
No, nothing I can think of.
That's why I was like, Legends got to where they got to. Like, everybody got at least 3 minimum. I don't think nothing got under 3 seasons. No. So.
And like, it's just the fact, y'all.
Why y'all keep saying these shows are not canceled? Go look it up. They're canceled. Supergirl, cancel. Black Lightning, cancel. It's canceled. Whether y'all feel like the shit over because somebody wanted to leave or not, the show's over, period. Like, y'all trying to hold on to, like, if the main character leave, you might as well say the show canceled because they not finna go nowhere else with it. Like, Supergirl canceled, and they finna try to bring another one, a different girl on Superman and Lois. So
yeah, I don't know what that was about. I was reading that. I was like, how y'all gonna do that? And like, this is the thing that's fucking up the Arrowverse. How you gonna bring another Lex Luthor in on that show? I don't understand how that worked.
y'all keep talking about cancel Batwoman. Y'all ain't even seen the new girl be Batwoman. But I guess because she black, y'all want the show canceled. But y'all was watching Ruby though.
But I'm like what I'm saying about Supernatural is like your show can last years, but you have to have consistency in ratings.
Like if they know they gonna make money off you, like a certain amount of money from ratings, then they gonna keep your show.
If you had the same 1,000,002 people watching your show on the CW since, I don't know, let's say season 7 to season 15,
I don't know,
every week to week, why would you cancel that show?
Okay, I'm black. I get it. Black Lightning is a black show. Y'all gotta stop with the whole race car shit. They promoted Black Lightning just like they did other shows. I don't know where y'all coming from with that.
What you mean?
Somebody was like, they didn't promote Black Lightning, a black family, like whatever. That's all that they were showing before the show came out. Like, they did publicity for Black Lightning.
A lot of people didn't even watch Black Lightning until COVID happened.
Like, if people chose, like, you can market something to death, and if people choose not to watch it because of what it's based on, you can't blame the network for that.
Birds of Prey had one season. That was on CW?
When that came out? That's old, though.
That was 2002 to 2003. So we're talking about newer stuff. Oh, yeah. That was CW?
I mean, if they are getting to the point where they phasing out, like,
whatever.
superhero shows, I still feel like that's dumb, though, because the superhero, like, people still like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't understand why you would bring in new shows, though, if you about to phase it out. Because what's the point of bringing Stargirl? What's the point of doing Superman and Lois if you about to cut all that shit out on your network? Like, they already lost Supernatural. Like, that's gone because it's over. Supergirl about to be gone. Black Lightning about to be gone. I Give Legends this one more season, then it's probably going to be gone. So that's why I was telling Trey, I don't think, like, Flash going to make it to 10. I feel like 8
he going to make it to 10 because Supernatural's gone now. He definitely has to make it to 10.
I get it, but I'm just saying, if people saying that that's what they doing, phasing out superhero shows, then that means he probably get, like, season 8, and that's it.
Let me make sure y'all understand something. You're not going to phase out your number one show since its inception. Flash has been the number one show.
Swamp Thing went on the CW, it was on whatever that other stuff was.
The Flash has been the number one show since it debuted. You're not going to... That would be the worst thing they could do. Because you have nothing... The ratings... Okay, let me break it down. Let's say you're from 1 to 100. The Flash is at 90. The Flash is at 90 in ratings, right? Let's say the Flash is at 90. It's number 2 show. Batwoman... On the network, Batwoman is the number 2 show.
Destiny, thank you for the donation.
At 50. That's the big gap. You're not going to get rid of your number 1 show if your ratings is at 90 here and your number 2 show is at 50. You're not going to get rid of your number 1 show. You're going to try to keep it until you find another diamond in the rough.
The only thing I can see them doing with the CW cancellations is if these shows are going to be picked back up on HBO Max or something like that. Because, like, a lot of the WB shit is moving to streaming stuff. So, like, HBO Max, that's the only thing I can see them doing. Like, you canceling it on the TV channel because it's going to the streaming service. And maybe they just haven't said that part yet. That's the only other thing I can see them doing. Because, like, they've moved all the, like, DC universe, like, from the website stuff over to HBO Max. And then I'm sure HBO Max has a bigger budget as well. So maybe they could be doing that. But, I mean, I don't know. The Flash is doing the best on the series, on the season. But you got to look at what's coming up next. Like, I feel like if they finish up what they didn't finish up from the last season, and then they're going into the rest of season...
The Flash this season is supposed to have multiple arcs. The first 3 episodes are going to wrap up last season. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to get into Bloodwork is supposed to come back. We're switching out Ralph. We're going to get Ralph.
Green Lantern going to be on HBO Max, so I thought.
We're going to wrap up Ralph's story, and that's going to be on indefinite hold for a while until they can figure that out. But Sue's supposed to be there. She's supposed to be helping because she helps the Justice League in the comics. She does. But Ralph is around, but he's not going to be around Y'all know why.
It depends on who on the Flash don't renew though, because I mean, everybody that's like a main character on the Flash has like their own set of fans, but it depends on who don't come back. I mean, of course you can't have the Flash without Grant. And then I feel like if Candace were to leave, that's gonna be a lot of people that leave too, because there's some people that just watch just for her too. So any one of them two characters leave, then yes, I can see the show not lasting 10 seasons. Because I mean, what else you gonna do? But
I feel like you can have the show, and it would suck without Candace. But you could have the show. It would hurt.
Yeah, because I mean, his wife gonna be gone.
Exactly.
It'd be different if they were still dating.
The only way it would work is if like,
and it's gonna turn people off, because then tornado twins, all this other kind of stuff they thought might happen is not.
No,
happening.
but see, you can still get that. This is what I'm saying, because you would have to take her to the future to keep her safe.
It's somebody donation, I think. You know, Kari, thank you for the donation. Hello guys, love your channel. It's a mess how the CW doing things. Daniel, thank you for the donation. I love you guys so much. Didn't think the Flash will last one season till I seen Tom Cavanaugh play I guess that's supposed to be the reverse Flash. And Tarian, thank you for the donation. I just found out the show decided to end its run because the showrunners decided to end it, not the network. Basically, they feel the series has run its course. No more story can be told. For what show? Are you saying like for Black Lightning?
Bro.
But my whole thing is like, I get you have showrunners, but like a network, if you feel like your show is golden, you could always bring somebody else in. Like it's a lot of people that write. I just feel like you could bring somebody else in. And then I mean, on that new season, now if that's trash because you got new writers, then you may decide to end it. But I mean, it is what it is though.
It don't bother me that the show is done. Like, it is what it is. What is that?
Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna call you Jamar because I don't want to mess up your first name.
Trey, what do you think about the Red Hood spinoff on HBO Max? The boy Karan Walter's gonna kill it. I don't even think he needs a fucking spinoff. I don't. Like, y'all,
if that's what they want to put money in, I feel like some of these people are getting spinoffs because the younger audiences are wanting to watch these people and these characters. That's why.
I'm like, y'all, this is why I have a problem with Warner Brothers. You thinking chump change? You thinking pennies? I understand that pennies add up, but pennies take a long time to count. Why are we doing these bullshit movies, bullshit series? Why are we doing Red Hood right now? Trey, what are you talking about? Red Hood is a great character. Yes, the fuck he is. But why are we having Robert Pattinson play Batman? He's a younger guy. He could do 20 years as Batman, right? Keep him looking young, keep him healthy, put him on that Hugh Jackman diet. Bro, 20 years.
Same, Kelly. I agree with that. That was a waste of time, and they could have used them little minutes in the crossover to do something else.
You fucking could have did Batman origin story. At the end, you could have did Dick Grayson. A few movies later, like two movies later, you could have got fucking
Supergirl had 100 episodes in it.
I don't fucking know, probably. Yeah. Season 5?
Thank you for the donation, Kevin.
She finna do season 6. Yeah, she
I
got
knew
over
when
100.
Jen went back to the house of pain, it was over. I mean, I guess.
But like, bro, like you movies will help get you where you need to be. You can have the whole Bat family lined up. You can have a whole Bat family lined up. Have fucking Bruce sleep with Talia the first movie. So by the end of it, we know you can have double mid-credit scenes where
it's 500 some of y'all watching.
where she hold her stomach and say, I'm pregnant with the son of Batman. You know what I'm saying? And like just giving you a little teaser. Like that teaser won't come to fruition till like 8 years later.
That's why I always fuss about the WB though, because I be like, you gotta think like, you know what I'm saying? You want Disney money, but y'all not like putting the plans in place to get there. Like I love the WB, I love DC characters, but it's like y'all thinking about like small term stuff. Like the run Supernatural had, it's a lot of shows don't get that. But it's a lot of shows that could have that if people took the time to get there. But y'all be so quick to hire people that just be needing a job right now. Then they get bored with the shit and then shit fall off. Instead of y'all getting people like Eric who actually likes the Flash, who actually want to invest in like bringing some of the actual like comic book glow to the TV screen. I feel like if people give the next season of the Flash an actual chance, it's gonna do way better than like what it's been doing. Cause I mean, the last season was like, it was good, like, but we couldn't finish because of COVID. Like the last season that was on was like so good, so much different shit I didn't expect. Like some characters I didn't even feel like were gonna do nothing for me, like did something for me. So I don't know. I just feel like you gotta put people in here that really like this shit and wanted to win, not just somebody that's just looking for a job for the holiday season.
Like, bro, like, it's not... I don't get that passion. Like, Crisis was a fucking failure. I'm gonna say it.
It was one of them things where, like, when you watch it, you excited because you're watching it. But then when you go back and watch, you like...
Crisis was...
Some of this shit don't make sense. Like...
I'm gonna break something up. Lex Luthor, how the fuck does he not know who Superman is? He's going around in different universes killing Superman, right? They trap him on the Wave Rider. No, when he meets Tom Welling Superman, he said, on this Earth, I would know that Clark Kent is Superman. On my Earth, that would be ridiculous. He can't see past his glasses. You see him in the next scene when they catch him. How do you not know that? Like, you're Lex Luthor. You know who Kara is. And her cousin is Clark Kent. But he's not Superman on your Earth?
It's a lot of stuff. I just feel like... some of these showrunners and writers should be actual fans of some of these shows. Like... Because if you're not a fan of something, you're not going to put your whole passion and heart and soul into some shit. Like, that's like me, like, going to work for somebody. I've never seen none of their shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, say, for instance, I've never seen Star Wars, but I get a job writing for The Mandalorian. How the fuck I'm going to give y'all prime content and I don't know shit about Star Wars or the universe or the characters?
I ain't even gonna lie
like,
to y'all.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense for y'all to hire people that know nothing about y'all shit. Not somebody that just sat and binge watched the shit a week before you hired them. Somebody that actually likes the comics and the shows or the characters. Like, you're not gonna get that full, oh my God. Like, I feel this shit down to my bones that they writing this. Like, they really love these characters. Like, The Flash had a weak season 4. Season 5 was like, okay. But season 6 was good. Like, it was good. Especially to have, like, villains like Mirror Master. I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, for you to take a villain like that and make that have a good season. So I'm just...
No, man. I'm going to tell you the best crossover. Because they had so much fun. You could see the fun in it. Elseworlds. Like, go back and watch the interaction between Melissa, Steven, and Grant. Their interactions together, those three acting together, you can see that they were really getting...
Is that the first real crossover they did? Or that was the... Like, is that...
No, that was the first tried and true one was...
Well, I'm just saying, like, the one you talking about, is that the first one?
No. That's A Crisis on Earth X was the real... All of them are crossovers with Barry and Green Arrow. But the Dominators was the one where they just threw Supergirl in there because they wanted to make it a crossover. Crisis on Earth X with the Nazis and Iris and Barry getting married. That was a crossover. But the one that I feel is the best is Elseworld because you can see how much fun they were having.
The one where the monitor came the first time?
Yeah, the back and forth banter.
Oh, when Kate came for the first time?
Yeah, the back and forth banter and shit. Like, I would never compare myself to such a badass like Batman. And he just looked over like, and you can just see how genuine and pure and how much fun they were having. Like, I feel like that was the best crossover. Crisis on Earth X really rubbed me the wrong way.
Exactly, Alexandria. That's what I'm saying.
Like that one rubbed me the wrong way because we used Tom Cavanaugh instead of using Barry because everybody else had their same. Everybody else we saw bad.
What new Justice League? What are you talking about? Ain't no Justice League if all the shows gone. What the fuck you mean? That's what I'm saying. That's wasted time too. Y'all did all that shit in the fucking crossover. Like we got so much shit to look forward to coming up with these characters, and half of the people sitting at the table ain't on the show no more. Ain't on this the channel no more.
Yeah,
like it's probably 3 people left that was sitting at the table, if that. Cause you got what? You got the boy who playing Superman and Superman and Lois. You got Grant, and then you got
it's just
Sarah. That's it.
Sarah finna leave too. All you got at that table is Barry and donation. Fucking Superman.
What do y'all think the episode count for Black Lightning?
15. It's 15. I already looked
and
it
I
up.
think it's 17 for the Flash. They not gonna have like full seasons because this half of the like where it would have been on from October to December, that's already over. So cut the filler out, come back on the second half, and then you don't have to have any breaks, and then the show's over. Like this gonna be the best seasons right here because you ain't got no filler and you ain't gonna really have no breaks. The shit that pissed me off with the CW, like Trey tried to explain it to me, but the fact that y'all getting rid of shows that actually bring y'all like decent ratings to buy old shows and replay them on the CW. Like I'm thinking the shit that they was coming on, like Tell Me a Story when they was advertising that, I'm thinking that's like new shit. And then I look and saw what episode and season they was on. I was like, how the fuck they already like right here if this a new show? Look that shit up. That shit was already like on another channel like years ago. So why spend your money and your effort? Like I get you gotta show shit because you know like COVID going on or whatever, but you could have been showing like reruns of the Flash, other crossovers. Like could have been showing that stuff because that's why people watch your channel. You could have been showing that every night, different days of the week. I just didn't understand why they did that.
Black Lightning and Supergirl are ending prematurely because of low. That's not ending prematurely if it's low ratings. No,
it's canceled. I don't know why y'all scared of that word. It's canceled. If something's ending, it's canceled. Like, it's not like Arrow, like, oh, we've come to the end. You know, like, it's been 8 years. Steven tired. You know, like, no, that's not what they doing. It's canceled. Like, I don't know why y'all so scared of that word. The first season of what was good. What story about this writer for Superman and Lois? I just feel like regardless, people gonna hate on Batwoman. It was a good show. Ruby left, but I still feel like the girl that they got now is gonna do a good job. So I'm gonna give it a chance before I judge it. I'm not just gonna say, oh, they need to cancel Batwoman because Ruby not on it. The Batman is like literally one of the shows where you could pull any person from the Bat family and keep going with it because there's so many of them. Like they already got Luke, and then me and Trey was having a conversation that we don't think her name is Ryan. We feel like that's a cover. You were saying you think it's his sister. What's her name?
Fuck. What's his sister name? What's Luke's sister name? Fuck. What's Luke's sister name?
I forgot.
Is it Tracy?
I don't remember what you told me. But we were thinking that that's gonna be his sister.
What the fuck is his sister name?
So if it turns out that it is her sister, then he still gets his sister, and then he gets to be like Nightwing still at some point.
Batwing.
Whoever the Batwing, whoever. But still, I'm just like, you still got stuff you could do with that show. Now the Bruce Wayne introduction thing at the end of Batwoman season 1, that kind of threw me for a loop. I don't know where they're gonna go with that, but we know it's not like actually him. So
Blue Beetle will be in the Flash season 7 because of Cord. Do you know how many times Cord Industry has been talked about in the Arrowverse since the beginning? And you have not gotten Blue Beetle yet?
I did see an article that said a lot of old characters from the Flash are supposed to come back this season. Like Keenan's supposed to come back for like Kid Flash. I saw a picture of him with Jessie. I don't know if that's really going to be a thing or they just put her in there. But I don't know.
Tiffany. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. It's not Tracy. Y'all right. It's Tiffany. But I'm like, I was thinking when I heard about her and who they got, I was like, could that be like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. I was like, maybe like I know the character they named, it's just now becoming a comic book character. I was like, oh, okay. Like, but I was like, maybe
Katie is gonna come back though. Trey told me that shit too. Like, it really wasn't no point of her. I get it why they made a big deal about her leaving, but technically she could have just been downgraded to like a side character because she's still gonna show up every now and then. But it's just she not gonna be like the main Batwoman no more. So I don't feel like Flash trash now. I feel like people stopped watching like for season 4 and 5, didn't give 6 a chance with the new writer, and it's actually a good season, and y'all just be like, show's trash. If you truly a fan of a show, every show has ups and downs. Every season is not perfect. I've watched Supernatural for the 15 years it's been on, and every season, while to me is good, they always not as good as like another season sometimes. There's points in the season that
tell them what's my season. Tell them what's my season.
The season with the I mean, I can't really say that because it's somebody that ain't watched the show that's gonna spoil.
Man,
but
that's my fucking season.
I
never forget that shit.
I just feel like if you truly a fan of a show, just because they have one bad season, I don't feel like you truly a fan if you just stop watching. Like, oh, this season was trash, I'm done. Yeah. Like, I was so pissed off at what Grey's Anatomy did to one of my favorite characters last season, but here I am this season trying to see if it's still good or not because I'm a fan of the show. Like, if you truly a fan, it should be more than one thing keeping you watching that show.
Well, yeah, man. I'm like, y'all, people get so triggered
like some of y'all say y'all fans, but y'all really just bored. And y'all just watch it in y'all spare time. And now that it ain't what you want it to be, you're not watching it no more. That's not a fan.
And like, this is the thing that pissed me off about people. Y'all have the fucking unmitigated gall to talk bad about shit. And then it's like, you're not doing anything to make it better. Like, bro, stand up, say something positive. What you don't give any positive feedback. You can always this. You're not giving anything constructive to the conversation.
DC streaming service basically don't even exist no more though. They done moved all that stuff to HBO Max.
Oh, like, that's just a comic book thing.
It's just comics now. Mm-hmm. So like, it ain't no moving to DC. Like, if anything, it's gonna move to HBO Max because that's where everything else is at. What's up, Noel? Why would they do a Jay Garrick spinoff?
Y'all, let me break it down for y'all. The Mantle, the Flash.
No, the Flash can be bad. I love the Flash, but it could be bad because they did have a bad season.
Like, y'all don't understand. The Mantle, the Flash is more than just Barry Allen. That show, like,
now if they did a Kid Flash spinoff.
No, you don't need a Kid Flash spinoff, y'all. That's why the Mantle is the Flash. If Grant wanted to leave season 10, if they would have written it correctly, you would have fell in love with Keenan, made him the title character, and could have kept the show going. Because Wally becomes the Flash.
But they mindset on the CW is not to prolong something, it's to make something new. So they can feel like if you get tired of watching the Flash, oh, let's go over here and rebrand it and make a spinoff, and then we get people back instead of keeping the same show going. Because as you can see, people say shit is trash from one season and they don't watch it anymore. That's why they make spinoffs, because they feel like that's making something brand new again. That's why you got into the whole spinoff thing in the first place. People don't want to stay and stick around and watch stuff after they disagree with something one time, so they just rebrand it. Oh. They feel like that's marketable, more marketable than keeping something going.
Bro, y'all gotta do better, bro.
I'm just saying, like, even if you kept Keenan and the same characters, whatever, they would still do Kid Flash. That would be the new show instead of just the Flash and make him the Flash. Like, they would,
bro. Like, and like they gotta change that on the show too. He is too old for that fucking name, Kid Flash.
So what else is he supposed to be called?
The Flash.
So they just supposed to have 2 The Flashes.
They have to. Jay Garrick is the Flash.
I mean, but most people just call him Jay. I'm just saying.
When they talk, Flash, and if
we talked about that earlier, Jordan. Like, they not picking up that show. They not picking up Green Arrow and the Canaries. It's too late now. Like I told Trey, they should have did that as soon as Arrow went off. Y'all should have been like, "Oh, we coming back with the spinoff. It's coming out this date," and then that would have been cool. Davon, thank you for the donation. Not ill. Tasha saying Bruce Wayne on Batman. I did not mean to be disrespectful to that man in that video, but that just wasn't what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting Bruce Wayne, period, in the Batverse on CW at all. And then when they showed me that dude, I was just like, who's this? that didn't seem Bruce Wayne-ish to me. Like, but that's my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter.
Give him the fucking red fucking suit with, know what I'm saying, with his hair out. Because I guess Kenan
I don't know
just
why
love
y'all
his
be looking for static. Y'all can stop looking for that shit. They supposed to be doing new comics and a movie, but y'all don't need to look for that shit on TV. I don't even know why y'all ask for stuff. Y'all see that they fucking up the shit that we love now, and y'all really want to ask for more shit that y'all love to be on here. Like, they already fucking, like, y'all will be fucking pissed if they got static. Had a good 2 seasons, then season 3 they saying it's canceled just cause. Like, y'all gonna be mad, so why even ask for it? Dallas, thank you for the donation. What if they had Flash, new Batwoman, Superman, Martian Manhunter, Supergirl, Diggers, Green Lantern, and some others? Oh, Stargirl. And some others, and save the maybe Justice League. But they ain't gonna do that though. That's because that's too smart. And then even still, if you went in that direction, you gotta have people that's gonna stay in them roles. Like, you can't make stuff like that and start it, and then after 3 seasons, people like, oh, I'm out. And you done got attached to a character. That's why I'm like, that's why when you first coming in on the show, that's the thing. Like, they got the money, but you ain't got the balls to put behind these shows. You want to try to sign somebody for 2 or 3 seasons instead of just having faith in your shit that, okay, we gonna at least get 6 or 7 out of this. So just get that person contracted for 7. Now, mind you, they can still leave, but at a penalty, so most people will stay. But I'm just saying, like, that's better than just, I'm gonna offer you 2, 3 seasons, and then somebody else like what they doing to come offer them something better, and they leave and go somewhere else. Because a lot of these people don't be fans, so they're not gonna stick around like that. Enda. Oh, I'm sorry, Enda. Thank you for the donation. Just like 2 Spider-Mans, Peter and Miles. And Montreal, thank you for the donation. Love when you go live. Yeah, I mean, I love the CW and the DC characters, but I just feel like some of these decisions would be ass. So like I said, I just feel like after we get this new wave of shows, Legends probably got 1 more season. They probably gonna go away with that. I'm hoping the Flash stick around for 10 or more, because I actually love that show. Especially now with the new writing. Like I said, this last season caught me off guard. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be. And then we couldn't even get like the ending of it because of COVID. So now we're gonna see going into the next season how that was gonna finish, and then what they got coming next.
The ending for the season 6 is gonna end episode 3. They had to rewrite it and rework it in a way to include Danielle Panabaker because she wasn't written into those episodes. Eric and the crew had to rework that, and they did. And he said it came out even better than he had hoped with the rewrites. So we're gonna get that, and you're gonna get Chester and Allegra. You're gonna get I think in the first episode,
to be honest,
you're gonna get the goodbye of Elongated Man. I think I'm not 100%
I don't think
sure.
they're gonna do more crossovers on the CW. If you're gonna be honest, not like big ones. Maybe like somebody coming over to somebody's show every now and then, but that's it. I don't think they're gonna do big ones no more.
You go. No, it's no more big ones. You're gonna get the Flash is gonna cross over with Supergirl.
Yes, Rain. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
What?
I'm talking about Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, and this is the thing I need from the Flash. Everybody knows that looking at some stuff, looking back, Prometheus was the best villain on Arrow. He was. He was the best villain on Arrow. Deathstroke is number 2. While Deathstroke was written from season 1 to season 2 very well, Prometheus had he had a few episodes really. The back half is when he really shined. And for you to take that character and in maybe let's say 10 episodes really, because we knew who he was in the first half. We knew the false persona, but the back half we really learned that, oh, this dude is next level. He was the best villain in Arrow. He fucked shit up. He broke Oliver down. Barry needs to be broken down.
I missed donations. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I did that one. Brian, thank you for the donation. This is why I love Marvel, because the priority to make people love the movie, set a schedule to past, present, and future, and hire fan workers. I just feel like when it, like, I get it. I mean, but still, I don't understand why they don't do this for superhero roles. Because like some of these other people that do like actual movie roles, like if they really into the role, like, you know, like people that actually make their money in Hollywood, they research shit before they, you know, like if you get hired for a role, they research to try to fall in love with the character, try to bring that shit on screen or whatever. But like it be actors that are really about their money that do that. So I don't understand like when they doing comic stuff, like you should know something of a comic or like the character in some kind of way to even try to bring it on screen, not just hire somebody for whatever. Like y'all be trying to hire people that already got fan bases and shit because y'all feel like that's gonna bring you ratings, and they fans ain't gonna even watch that shit.
Prometheus had little build up and backstory. You might want to go back and watch season 5.
What you mean?
You might want to go back. Hold up. Zoom didn't break Barry. Here's why. Because he wouldn't fix that. Remember? That's what Flashpoint was. That's not breaking somebody. Oh, well, he broke me, so now when I'm whole. Like he fixed the problem. Now you need to do that again and have Barry to the point where Barry doesn't time travel anymore like that to fix emotional damage. You need someone now to break him. He went and fixed that. Oh, he told Earbard, I'm whole here. I have everything you took from me. I have everything Zoom took. There's even another Flash here, so I don't have to be.
The only reason I don't
He was happy because he fixed what everybody broke. No consequences. Now break him when he won't time travel.
I don't
break
count
him.
Savitar as breaking Barry because it's himself. Like you can't really count that. Of course, if you know yourself, you can break yourself. I don't really count that as like. I get what you're saying, but I just don't count Savitar because that's him. It's not.
How did Savitar break him? I'm asking.
They probably covered when he went to the future, whatever he was.
That's the future that never happened. Savitar didn't break Barry because they defeated him. Iris shot him in the back. He didn't suffer. He didn't lose anything.
Because he killed his dad. Because that's what y'all talking about for Zoom.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. He fixed that for a time. He worked through that. Rehabilitation. He time traveled, spent time with his parents. He spent his whole life with his parents.
That's probably what they building up to, Jamil.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. It's not breaking once you fix it and go back and change stuff. Now he's back in this time. Well, I've healed those wounds. I had therapy. No. Ain't no time traveling, bitch. Let's break his ass down without him being able to time travel. Let's break his ass down. That's what I need.
He's saying like break Barry now, like the Barry that won't time travel to fix it.
Yeah.
How you gonna come out of a situation if you can't time travel to fix it? That's an easy fix. If you had the power to time travel, you would go back and fix every fucked up moment in your life. Therefore, you're not broken anymore. He's saying grown Barry, like Barry now, with Iris after their daughter, they done seen all this kind of shit that won't. He too mature to go back and fix shit. Needs to be broken because how do you come out of that if you can't fix it with time travel?
Y'all not ready for that. See,
like this is to mentally break somebody, but like you not be able to fix it. Like a character like Barry, like that would hurt me if they did Barry like that. And that's what you need though sometimes from a show. Like sometimes you need that. You need to be sitting and watching the show on the verge of tears. Like how the fuck we gonna come out of this shit because we know Barry not about to time travel.
Like
so how we gonna fix this?
Everybody asking him to time travel to fix it. And he like, no, I can't.
Thank you for the donation, Kevin.
I can't
like to be broken like Bean on Supernatural. Don't spoil Supernatural because I gotta watch the last season. I was waiting for it to be done. Not who's gonna die though. I mean, you don't always have to kill somebody if you're a good writer. You don't have to kill somebody to break somebody.
I don't have to kill, like, me as a writer.
Big T, thank you for the donation.
Let me break it down to y'all. Me as a writer, I don't have to kill anyone. I just have to stop Barry from saving people. Because that's what a hero does. But if a hero can't save people,
that's a good way to break people down.
You break them mentally.
If you get to killing the innocents and they like right there,
I don't even have to kill anybody. It could be a natural disaster. It could be, let's say a building is collapsing, but the Flash is trying to run in there. where you going? Just watch it fall, Barry.
But you still gonna kill somebody because that's the purpose of him running in.
No,
so
I didn't destroy the building.
I get what you trying to be technical, but what I'm saying
but
is,
see, that's the point. I want to be very meticulous. I didn't cause the building to fall. I didn't vibrate my hand. The building is just on fire. Fires happen, Barry. You can't save everybody.
But,
now I'm gonna have everybody just sitting there looking at the Flash, trying to fight.
not break his leg.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to watch this building fall. You have to watch these people die. And I'm gonna keep doing that. And you know what's gonna happen as a hero? The people are going to lose faith in you. And when people lose faith in a hero, they're broken. Break him down.
Finish The Walking Dead. It's one episode. Who even brought The Walking Dead up?
Like, you don't have to kill. I feel like writers use that too much. Like, you got to kill somebody. You got to kill somebody. You ain't got to kill nobody.
I mean, but I get what you're saying, but the way they're gonna look at it is though you're preventing me from saving somebody, so their death is on your hands regardless.
Is it?
If you're stopping the superhero from saving the day, then that's on you. So yes. No, you didn't physically go stab somebody or shoot somebody or do something, but it's still blood on your hands because you prevented the one person that could have saved them from saving them. Jamar, thank you for the donation.
Then let's do this.
That's up Bruce, Barbara, Tim, and Jason. That's true. He done fucked up all of them in some kind of way.
That's why he actually
Not Barry was
Dick.
always broken. That's why he became the Flash. I thought he became the Flash because he got struck by lightning and got superpowers.
Y'all type like something.
I don't know why they did that whole vibe thing, but I feel like Eric probably gonna try to phase that back into where he gonna need his powers because lately, if you've noticed when shit happened, he been blaming himself like if I was vibe, I could have did this or I could have did that. I mean, it's kind of interesting to actually see him not be able to bail them out though. So that's I'm just like it is what it is.
But the joke ain't really hurt Dick like that. Like everybody after Dick, he fucked him up. Even the Joker said, "Hey, I fought the original Batman and Robin in their prime."
Why you said China made a TikTok for Black Lightning? I mean, the show still got a season that's about to come on. That don't mean it's not canceled. I don't get like what I don't. What are they gonna do about what? Quick question about Batwoman. What are they gonna do about Sophie, Alice, Mary, and the Crows? How do they write Kate out without destroying all of their storylines? I mean, she just would be missing like Bruce.
She gonna be missing, but
Bruce missing, and they had a whole show about a bat person without him, so it's the same difference. She gonna be missing. You gotta remember that girl was looking for them too. What's her name? The one that Alice was low key scared of a little bit that killed all her people. Like they had somebody because they cast her, so she's gonna be in the new season. They could always make it seem like she had something to do with it or something.
I don't know, bro. Little kids be watching the show.
What they got to do with the show ain't for them though. It ain't. This ain't.
Then what do y'all want on a show then?
But why y'all say kids watch the show? The show's still not for them though. Like that.
Dick Grayson wasn't really around when Joker got super messed up.
Oh yeah, Sophia, whatever her name is. But I'm like, what kids got to do with watching the show? Like, this not kids YouTube. This ain't kids Bob. Like, what the fuck? The kids is not how they make their money. The adults are. So, just because the shit come on at 7 don't mean it's for kids.
No.
It's like TV 13 or some shit.
14,
like, they teenagers. Them not kids. Half of them be doing that shit before they become teenagers or worse. Like, that shit they watching ain't nothing. Forget them kids.
Y'all are not hearing me with this broken shit. Y'all don't understand the meaning of broken.
I mean, it's a way to write Jen out, to be honest, because the way they had her phase from Black Lightning into like the crossover, they never really explained all of what happened to her after that, right? Like when you remember like how they had the different versions of her and shit like that. I don't think they really went in detail about that. Like, I mean, there's ways to do stuff.
And that was another thing I had a problem with Black Lightning. It's like the writing was weird. Like they would cut off at weird points and not finish a story, and you'd be lost. I'd be like, that's like, and y'all. Barry has stopped being broken with the whole mother thing. Season 1,
Why
yes,
Barry
he was
need a
still
death in the family? Who
like
said that?
he was broken season 1. He was broken season 2, but he fixed that. That's what Flashpoint is. When you fix something with time travel, you can't say you're broken anymore, because you have to remember. Y'all look at it as though this is how I know y'all not ready for time travel. Y'all don't understand the intricacies of time travel, because you have to remember that version of Barry in his mind. Barry spent his entire life with his parents. No tragedy, no death, nothing. He wasn't the Flash in that life. He spent his entire life. He had all those memories from that timeline. So he wasn't broken. So when he got back, he had both sets of memories. Did you watch the Flashpoint movie, the cartoon, at all? He had both sets of memories.
Even without that, I still feel like he was okay, because you got to think about the episode when he went to Earth 2 and got to talk to his mom and knew that they were okay. Like, you know, you have these little moments of him doing shit. It's all these other universes out there. Like, they don't know that again yet, but like it's different when you realize, oh, on this Earth, my mom is fine. You know, like, we doing this. I'm not even the Flash over here on Earth 2 and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's other little stuff that you could do. It don't always have to be time travel related, but man, dealing with something and being broken is two different things. Y'all deal with shit every day in y'all life. Do you classify yourself as broken though? People deal with shit every day. It's shit that can really break your ass though, that y'all ain't seen yet. That's what I'm like.
Let me show you broken. Barry 2024 was broken.
Yeah, emo Barry.
Emo Barry was broken. He lost his mom. He lost his dad. He was still able to continue on. But when he lost Iris, he was done. He shut everybody out. He wasn't the Flash anymore. Yeah. That was broken.
He didn't have no friends. He ain't talk to Joe. None of that.
Nothing. Like, that's broken. The Barry that you know was never truly broken. He was pushed to a breaking point, but not broken.
What that's supposed to mean, Chris? What? Excess, thank you for the donation. Talking about you watch Supernatural. Let's not talk about writing. Because Supernatural is not a show you would even like. It's Supernatural. So what are you saying?
What does that mean?
You talking about writing, but they got 15 years.
15
what you got
seasons.
To throw up? What you got to throw up against that though?
15 seasons. If a show making 15 seasons, what do you want? Like,
I'm waiting on the explanation for that one.
15 years. What? Since 2005. They the only show to transition from when they were the WB. What besides what was the show? Smallville to fucking CW. And they held on. They held on. 15 years of mediocrity. Well, them 15 years of checks. If that's 15,
boy, you must be out your damn mind, mediocrity.
I will take them 15 years
them
of mediocrity.
Sam and Dean fans could buy and sell your life.
I will glad.
You saying you don't know how much money them people make, bro.
I will
like if you go to they meet and greet, you ain't paying less than a G just to get in there. And you talking about they mediocre? Man, get out of here, bro. Who paying for mediocrity? Because they paying over there. That's why they show been on 15 years.
I would take that mediocrity any day of the week. Holla at your boy.
And the fact that if you saying they mediocre and got jobs before they show even off the air, got more jobs already, that ain't mediocre. Mediocre is your ass flipping burgers at McDonald's and can't even get a job at Burger King when you get ready to leave there. That's disliking the show because everything isn't for everybody. But you can't say shit is trash or mediocre and then you ain't even really like gave it a chance like that.
Bro, I'm telling you, give me the
I had to
mediocre
stop
shit.
saying, I had to learn this myself watching stuff. I had to stop saying Code Geass was trash because I'm like, you know what? That may be actually a good anime. It's just not reaction worthy is all. Everything ain't for everybody. Everything ain't supposed to be a reaction. That's why I be like, when y'all ask for shit to be reacted to, everything ain't supposed to be a reaction. I'm like, he about to be Walker Texas Ranger. Jensen about to be Soldier Boy on The Boys. That's a big ass show. Like, they had jobs when the last season was announced. I'm just saying, Zarola, like, you can't say something mediocre when people out here, they fans would make sure they were taking care of the rest of their life. That's how people love Sam and Dean characters on Supernatural. If they didn't have jobs, bitch, somebody was gonna go find them one, or somebody was gonna do something. They wasn't gonna never, ever be hungry again. Period.
Yeah, because, like, man, motherfuckers finna go to them cons.
No shade to Smallville, but I mean, what they doing, though? That's such a good show, and it lasted 10 years. Ain't nobody trying to say they mediocre, but what the rest of them cast members doing, though? No shade, but I'm just saying. Y'all be out here checking for all this shit like it's the bee's knees, and they ain't got no more shows, though.
Yeah, let y'all tell it. The Dark Knight is the best shit ever.
Right, his name Chris. He probably
the Dark Knight trilogy is the best shit ever. I broke that shit down. Them fights, the Dark Knight is the best one.
Are you trying to say super neutral? Because that's not how you spell it. If that's supposed to be a joke,
bro. Yes, Black Lightning is.
Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want about Supernatural. They got 15 years. To be honest, they probably could have went longer if they really, really wanted to. I feel like they retired and wanted to do something else. I mean, they could have went longer.
They probably could have. I could understand them wanting like 15 years on the show. I can understand you being like, "Hey, it's time to hang this shit up. It's time to put the
some of y'all funny.
It's time to put the guns and the brass knuckles and know what I'm saying. The fucking all the shit in the trunk."
How they ratings been low the whole run? What do you consider low for the CW? Because what do you consider that? What are their ratings compared to anybody else on the CW? If that's the case, everybody on the CW got low numbers.
Yeah.
Compared to any other network.
Yeah, you can't compare the CW to
because
major
they
networks.
shit would have been canceled if it was low. Like your motherfucking favorite shows that y'all over here fighting for now, trying to say they not canceled. They canceled because they ratings low. Why Supernatural never got canceled if they ratings low? Hit me with facts. Show me the receipts. You ain't got none. Sit your ass down somewhere.
I'm just letting y'all know. Like, ratings are based on consistency. They had consistent ratings.
Chris the type person to show up to a gunfight with a butter knife and think he gonna fucking kill somebody. But everybody entitled to their opinion, so
yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Vampire Diaries did at the end.
Vampire Diaries was cool, and then like people when Elena left, people didn't know what to do. You could have still wrote your shit like how you needed to write it. Like they got scared because she left, and then they came with I forgot who they brought that season. The only season that was annoying to me was the one with the little sirens on it. That was kind of annoying. I can't remember her name, but she got on my fucking nerves that season. But the last season I wasn't mad at. Like the last season when they got ready to go off, that shit made me cry like the second half the whole time.
I forgot when I stopped watching.
How Supernatural living off the DC shows and it's 15 years old? That don't even fucking make sense.
Man, I'm done.
If this is how the CW canceled shit, if Supernatural was trash, it would have been canceled season 3 before any of that shit would have been thought about.
It was actually supposed to be canceled season 3 or 4. It was supposed to end, but they brought it back and they kept bringing it back.
The only reason they was gonna cancel is because the dude who originally wrote the show stopped. Like the dude who on The Boys now, he didn't want to keep going with it, and they got somebody else to do the show running stuff. So I'm like, bruh. Oh yeah, Sybil, she got on my motherfucking nerves, bitch. I was like, what we doing with this? I'm just saying, like everybody, what you saying about Smallville? I bet that was the best show that you would ever say. Like, bro, Supernatural came out before Smallville, didn't it? Or what? Was it around the same time?
Smallville came out in 2000. Jensen was on Smallville as a coach.
How they lived off them, but Smallville ain't get 15 seasons though. Or 20 for that fact. You just mad because Superman ass and they ain't get picked up for nothing else. If they lived off Smallville, name every main character on there that got shows now. Name every main character that got some shit going on from Smallville now since it was so good and lived off of. Please tell me. Please tell me every super person, Lex, Superman, Lana, all them motherfuckers that's from Smallville, what they had going on after that shit got canceled. Child, I ain't giving you no more of my energy. You a troll and you're miserable. Thank you for the donation, XS. Have Iris's older brother, who was the second Reverse Flash, kill Joe and break Barry, not physically but mentally, down to the point where he questions being a hero, and have Barry's other child in on it. I mean, it's still killing somebody though, but I get where you're going with that. Super average. Yo ass super average. I'm fucking tired of people, bro.
I mean, they should have did a Thunder and Lightning.
How hard you going for Smallville? You must have been a writer on that bitch. Like, did you have money invested in that shit when it got canceled or when it ended? Like, what happened? Trying to go in first. What can you say besides Smallville though? Like, I'm like, I lived off you, but I got 5 extra seasons more than you did.
That's funny. Damn.
Super average main characters die every season. So that's why you like Smallville, because Superman don't die like that unless somebody got a green rock. He get weakened from green rocks, and then like that just make the show over.
I think I watched 2 episodes of Smallville.
And who die every season? Like
I watched 2 episodes of Smallville.
He irritates me. I'm about to go.
2, and that was
Wasting
the one with
my
Bart
oxygen.
Allen and the one with Lee Thompson Young, may he rest in peace, when he was Cyborg. Them the only 2 episodes I watched.
I watched maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, and like it wasn't nothing to make me just go back and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch this whole show.
It took the Flash coming to Smallville for me to fucking be like, oh, I'm tuning in.
That's like the only show I think I watched, the one with the Flash, and there was something going on towards the end of the series with like Lana and Lex that made me watch, and that was it. Like, and they didn't even make me watch. It just happened to be on the CW at the time that I was just tuning in, because I want to say, was that on around the time they had Buffy on the CW? Like when they did that last season of Buffy?
That was earlier seasons, I think.
I'm trying to remember, because like it was something on the CW that I was watching, and Supernatural came on around the same time. That's why I happened to watch it. But I'm not shading Smallville, because it may be a good show, but you're not gonna fucking tell me Supernatural ate off them. Like, you're not even finna tell me that, because if you eat off somebody and then they come and outdo you, what that means that your ass was fucking average. So get the fuck up out of here. Be complaining, probably be tuned in every week. Them be the motherfuckers that be giving them ratings, the ones that be complaining.
So sad.
Oh, y'all talking about that girl? Is that the girl from Smallville that was involved in the sex cult? That's who y'all talking about? Wow. Supernatural ate off that though. Why are you looking like that? Not Smallville watching this, like, please. Not Riverdale, I mean Ginger Ale. So you just don't like anything. Okay, I get it. You just miserable. Okay.
I ain't got nothing else to say to that guy, man. That guy's on drugs.
Are you talking to me, ID? Who you talking to?
That dude there is on drugs.
I mean, I can stand for what I stand, but like, that's just like trying to say like other shows ate off. Like, y'all could, that's like you saying Arrow ate off Smallville then. That's like saying something like that. Like, I don't understand the logic behind some of the shit that y'all say. Says thank you for the donation. They should have had Nora stay evil instead of turning back to messing with Barry's head.
I have a lot of ways I've written down or recorded on how I would want Barry to be broken and who I
who I would want to do it.
For 2 seasons out of 10, that's your fucking brag. Bitch, get the fuck out of here and sit down somewhere. Smallville had 8 million views for 2 seasons out of 10.
Hold up, let me break that down. That's when everybody was watching TV in 2000 and 2001. You want to try that again?
But who else had that?
Because Supergirl had 12 million her first season. She was on CBS.
But 2 seasons out of 8. But where they was at the other? I mean, where they was at the other 8 seasons though?
Hey, let's find out. I'll find out.
Since they getting 8 off, where them 8 million people was at for the whole? You worried about Supernatural having 6 million views, but at the end of the day, bitch, math is math. They got 15 seasons. Where was them 8 million people at that watched them 2 seasons of Smallville, the other 8 seasons that they had left? Again, y'all motherfuckers don't really be fans. You want to sit up here and try to cry in the corner about Smallville and that shit been done, but okay. I guess you feel reignited because they got
I was right. It was
back.
the first 2 seasons.
Right.
How did I know?
It's a whole bunch of shows get a whole bunch of views they first season, but where them shits at the rest of the time though? If you can't keep people, it don't matter. That's like saying The Walking Dead. Oh, The Walking Dead had all these fucking views when it first came out, and what they got now. The show basically ass now, and it's about to end. So, there you have it. It's called consistency. It don't matter what you had in the beginning if you ain't got it the whole way through. You talking about what Supernatural had, but they shit consistent. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been on there.
Oh, what he say? Did he say average? He said the average?
He said that they had 8 million viewers for the first 2 seasons. For what? 1 episode, the premiere and the finale, like 2 episodes?
The average viewership was 5. Average. So you have to take your average. You want to go by high number.
They don't know math. They don't know math.
The average was 5.
Like you can't hit me with premiere numbers when everybody premieres be doing good though.
And then it went up to 6, down to 4.
Bitch, let me order some pizza because y'all got
Look at this. Oh, season 9 hit that 2 average. What happened?
Where I don't care, like you can't tell me numbers and not do the right math the whole way through.
Yo.
8 million for the first 2 seasons. Where were they at? Season 3 through 10. See, if you fans and you getting 8 off of if you
like this is what he went by. He went by the pilot, which was 8. Then look at the rest: 7, 6, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 5, 7, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6.
The
so
your
average
is
is
5.
8. Your average is 5, big dog.
But you lost viewers from the premiere to the finale. Like you can't claim that shit for 1 episode. That's stupid.
Get the fuck out of here! It's like 8 million. Nice try though. I don't know who you think I am.
Then the show old as fuck. Like yeah, people had time to watch TV then. Now they don't. Yeah. But like in a time where they don't have time to watch TV, Supernatural still got viewers though. They still average the same thing every week.
Wow.
And they had 15 seasons.
Wow.
Like, you gonna bring up some shit from like fucking 2000. Anybody had views then. Everybody had fucking views in 2000. Wasn't nobody doing shit.
Wasn't no streaming services out then. Wasn't no recording shit back then, player. You had to watch that shit live. Going live. Look at that.
ID, miss me with that fucking Walking Dead bullshit. How you compare The Walking Dead to Supernatural talking about all day spinoffs? That's AMC struggling to keep people watching the shows. That don't mean they doing well. You talking about shows, we talking about numbers. Where the numbers at for them bitches though? Who watching them shits? And I'm a fan of The Walking Dead, but who watching that shit though?
Check this out.
Go back to the first season of The Walking Dead and the second season and see how many views they got compared to now.
Y'all, this is why Supernatural been on for 15 years.
Y'all gonna miss me with that shit. Chris and ID, y'all can go get up on each other and do all that shit.
Let me break down numbers for you. First full season of Supernatural averaged 3.8 million consistently. Now, from there,
Smallville 8 off of Dawson's Creek.
From there, let's talk 15 years of consistent viewership. I'm gonna go in order: 3.14, 2.74. 3.14, 2.64, 2.4, 2.03, 2.52, 2.81, 2.02, 2.8, 2.6, 2.3, 2.7. They have consistent viewership.
Chris, point to season 11 through 15 of Smallville for me. Point to that shit. Where that's at. since they getting 8 off of where they other extra 5 seasons.
Out here.
You trying to talk about numbers, but they still on the show. So obviously for that network in the time, the show did good enough for it to still be on. All these other fucking shows that have been on the CW that did well when they premiered and they shit dropped dramatically enough for them to get canceled, but Supernatural was still on there. Where is exactly somebody saved their ass because they need it? Where is season 11 through 15 of Smallville? Point that shit out to me while you want to talk numbers.
Hey, bro, they ain't
and then whoever the fuck that was that brought up The Walking Dead, bring them numbers up and then come back and talk to me about spin-offs.
Bro, they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to do 4 million. Obviously, they got 15 years, player. I need 11 through 15. Smallville, where you at? No? Tom Welling, he doing bounty commercials now? I don't know. What's up?
Like, y'all arguing numbers, but you got to do math the correct way. Like, don't hit me with episode 1, season 1 of Smallville when in the 2000 when ain't nobody got shit to do on whatever night it came on and everybody was watching the new show versus 2019, ain't nobody got time to watch TV. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Like, Excess, thanks for the donation. Honestly, Mirror Master was straight up getting things done while ignoring Bear. The whole time I feel like acknowledgement is a big thing.
Now, I've read the Walking Dead ratings before. Let's watch this. 5.5, 6, 10, 13, 14, 13, 11, 7, 4. That's last season. 4. And they haven't even put this season up yet. They're down to 4. They peaked at 14. And that was
he could keep. I guess one of his cousins or somebody must have played on the show. So you keep bringing up 4 million. What is this fucking number though?
No, we never. Supernatural.
I get it, but where do you get the 4 from?
That he's saying that Supernatural never hit 4 million.
It don't matter, but they got 5 extra seasons, bitch. Add that shit up together then and get your 4. Add them extra 5 on and you got your 4. Fuck out of here with that shit. Like, you studied talking about what Smallville did or didn't do, but where's they extra 5 seasons if they were so great? That's like the show ER. ER had like how many seasons? 20 something?
I think so.
Because at the time, everybody was watching that shit on TV. It's an old show and people had time.
ER.
People still watching Grays. They may get to 20. They may not. But at the same time, it doesn't take away from either show. Like, you want to battle Smallville and you want to battle Supernatural. I'm a Supernatural fan because I watched it. I've never watched Smallville. But you're not finna sit and tell me Supernatural average when they got 5 extra seasons.
Hey, guess how many seasons
I know,
ER
Bart.
had?
Thank you for the donation. And no, we haven't seen it.
Guess what? ER had 15 seasons too. I'm just putting it out there.
I thought ER had 20-some seasons.
No, that's what it say right here, 15.
I could have sworn they went into like season 20 or something like that. But you talking about numbers for Smallville. So why did they end the show?
Damn.
If it was doing so good on the CW and bringing them so much money, why didn't they keep going with it?
Hey.
Answer that for me.
Hey, Smallville didn't have these kind of numbers. 20 million, 22, 21, 20.
What show that is?
This ER. 17, 16.
But it's old though too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What the last season of Smallville numbers were again? What was they average?
I think it was like 2 or 3. I forgot. I'll bring it back up. Smallville. Got you.
I'm finna show you something real quick, Chris.
Oh, Smallville right there. Okay. Last episode. Nope, not there. Nelson rating system. 3.19. That's the average.
So the season before the last season averaged like 2.38 million. And then the last season, because it was going off, probably got a little higher, which is 3 point something. So what does Supernatural average every season? Go to Supernatural for me now.
I just did that.
Listen, I'm trying to do something. Cooperate.
We just did this, but okay. 15. Season overview. Boom, right there.
Supernatural, besides a couple other seasons, averages 2 something every season. Like, they numbers either go up, but they never drop under 2. So from your Supernatural, your supposed 8, your Smallville from the beginning, to drop from 8 to 2 for like the second to the last season and to 3 because it was going off. Like, I wonder what numbers the last season of Supernatural did. They ain't got them yet because you know it just went off. But you can't tell me a consistent show over 15 years doing the same number isn't as good as a show that had 10 seasons but dropped dramatically over the last 6 of them or the last 8 of them. You want to talk about Smallville? I'm gonna give you an average of 6 million for the first season, but where was that 6 every other season?
Yeah,
if you ain't keeping that 6 over the whole 10, you ain't got shit to say to me about Supernatural when they numbers stay the same or go up. Y'all numbers went down every season. And the only reason it went back up slightly the last season is because it was the last season. Like I said, see what number Supernatural did though when they tallied them up for the last season. And where you fucking get 10 from? Where you get 10 now? Bitch, you a hoe. Get out of here. I'm finna go. You done went from 5 to 4 to 8 to 10. What number you gonna stick with?
I don't know where that 10 came from.
They ain't never had 10 million views on Smallville, so you definitely can miss me with them lies. 10 where? Never did double digits. I guess you getting the 10 million confused with the 10 seasons and the -5 that they didn't add on to that. Why you keep retyping that? No, I'm not playing no more Miles Morales. Y'all can wait on Trey to play that.
That shit, that motherfucker said 10. I'm
like, you can't even do real math, and then you want to sit over here and argue. How you get 10? Where they come from?
Stop typing that, Braden. Stop typing that. Stop typing that. You type it again. If you do it again, I'm gonna time your ass out.
10 seasons of 2 million views at least, when some of their seasons average 3 or more. But you got one season that might have averaged 5 or 6, and then the rest were 2 or 3 as well. So you can miss me with that.
Motherfucker, a 10. He said 10 million. Never had had 8. Then you went to 10. Now you lying.
Where your people from the beginning at though? Because the people from the beginning of Supernatural still there. Yo, 8 million from the first episode to yo probably like, 2 or 3 for the last episode.
I'm not saying it's not good. We're not saying
I'm not saying Smallville bad, but you're not gonna tell me Supernatural bad and that they ate off Smallville when it ain't even got nothing to do with each other. It ain't even a superhero show. That's one thing. You can't eat off something and it's not in the same category. For one, that was your first mistake. 2, you don't know how to do math.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Supernatural that you don't like, but for people to put 15 years into something and people still be there for it, that says a lot.
I'm like,
but you want to sit and talk about
like
Smallville.
The consistent number of viewers that for that amount of years said something about the quality of the show. Like that means the same people tuned in every week.
Event that Supernatural is gonna sell out. Period. Were they doing that for Smallville? What them Smallville cons was looking like? Because like I said. Back like season 5 of Supernatural, you couldn't get a seat for under $1,000. Nowhere. Where was they at for your boy? Supernatural did a crossover with a whole bunch of stuff, but yes, they did one with Scooby-Doo with the actual Scooby-Doo characters. And for you to be able to do stupid shit like that and still get your average views that week or more still says a lot. Like, you real still salty. You need to call somebody at the CW if you that salty that Smallville not on no more. That you want to take away from Supernatural.
You want them 5 seasons.
People hate giving people their flowers. Y'all always want to be like, oh, this show did better. That's just like the whole Marvel DC debate. It ain't got to be who's better than. You can like both. I've never seen Smallville, but I would never take away from them people. But I'm going to also tell you facts. Because you're not going to take away from Jared and Jensen after they done put in work for 15 years. Like, if a show not good, trust me, you'll know that.
No. Dreamer doesn't need to come on to the Flash. Nope.
Who?
Nope. No.
Who?
Dreamer.
Who was that?
The girl that date Brainiac.
Oh, on Supergirl. Wow. Yeah. Why would they do that?
Keep them characters where they at.
Anyway, we were here to talk about the cancellations of CW, and this then took a whole nother turn. I shouldn't even acknowledge the filth, but anyway.
Oh, I don't. I thought I saw. Yeah, Overton. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm streaming tonight or not. Like, and if I stream, I don't know.
They
what I'm
canceled
playing.
Young Justice from Cartoon Network because they didn't make money out toys. I feel like Riverdale is going from merch. It's still going from merch from Hot Topic and other stores. It's all about money. I mean, but like Riverdale is like, I feel like it's a show for like young adults because they like in high school, right, or whatever. So they probably get like a good audience off them, at least, if nobody else. And people like them characters that's in it. So, and they all have like big followings on like social media and stuff too.
Bro, y'all. The reason we're talking about ratings right now is because that's the reason I believe Black Lightning got canceled. The ratings aren't there.
I feel like had COVID not happened and everybody had their regular seasons, then they might have still stood a chance. But because stuff haven't been like, you haven't made that money you normally make over the year because you don't have like new shows out. So you can't probably fiscally be able to afford to keep all these shows. So you probably started from the bottom. And then, like, on averages, you probably started from the bottom, and that's probably how they picked them two shows. Had they picked another one, Legends probably would have been next. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Legends be flying by the seat
we
of
can't
their
say
pants.
that. No. It would
Who
have been.
else?
It would have been Charmed. I forgot about them.
Well, I just mean in the superhero like
Oh,
because
you
they
talk-
got all them other shows too though. Like you got I don't know what numbers All American do, and then like
I
that's what I'm
forgot
saying.
about that.
Y'all canceling shows, but y'all buying shows to like air as reruns from other shit. I'm just like I don't understand that move.
Just the other day, like 2-3 days ago, I went to watch season 3, episode 9 of fucking Supergirl. Rain.
That was their best season.
that-
Like 3 was the best season. To
That
me.
ass whooping was biblical. That
I
shit
tried
was
to
beautiful.
watch 4 because after 3, like I thought it was still gonna be good, but like I couldn't get into it.
I
so.
stopped watching it like 4.5. That's the
Yeah,
last.
after it didn't come back after the break, we didn't watch it no more.
Yeah,
after
I
that.
didn't watch it no more. I was watching it week to week. I wouldn't watch it live because we'd be recording, but later that night I would go watch Supergirl. And it just got to me. I just got tired. I'm like, I'll catch up over the summer. Never caught up.
I forgot
last
they
summer.
even had Dynasty on the channel. To be honest, that's probably a different kind of viewer, like thing though.
Yeah.
Lewis, thank you for the donation, and yes, one was secured. Still have to get another one. It is a lot of people in the chat. We miss y'all, and we appreciate y'all being here, except a couple of y'all. Y'all could have stayed where y'all was, but
Well, I don't know Charm rating, so I mean, I'm going based off.
I don't know either.
Off ratings.
I give them
going
3
off.
seasons though.
I'm not going based off personal opinion. I'm going off ratings. Like that's what I'm going off. Like I'm like if their ratings good for them. Make your money. Do your season shit.
I think it's personal too at the end of the day, but I think they like
What's personal?
how they cancel show. I know, like personal preference at the end of the day. That's what they were saying. Numbers and money is what studios are looking at. Yes, like I feel like different people like different shows for different reasons. But I feel like I feel like Supergirl and Black Lightning got canceled because they have more superhero shows on that network than other genres. So like you don't want to take away from like you got the football people or like the drama people watching like All American. Like you had the shows like Riverdale. I don't really know everything that they do in Riverdale. I know it's a little weird and it's based off like Archie, but I don't know. But you got different people there for whatever. But superhero shows, it seems like they have the most of, so that's probably why they got rid of 2 of them first. It could be the end of the DC on the CW because everything moving to HBO Max too, though. That's what I'm like. There's no guarantee that even though shows are getting canceled, something may not be picked up on HBO Max. But I feel like the way they did the Green Lantern move for HBO Max, if they pick up a show, it don't necessarily mean it's going to have the same people either. Because I don't understand why they wouldn't do Diggle for HBO Max. Like, to them, maybe he not big enough. But for the CW fans, we would have followed him. So I don't know why they make the choices they make. But that's something just like...
I thought David was supposed to be on Superman.
I don't know.
Like,
that's what I thought too, but I don't know if it's confirmed or not.
Because like the only way they could use the ring was if he was the last Green Lantern. Like the power ring found him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll use
Y'all don't let Chris get on your nerves. I'm ignoring him at this point. It ain't even worth it no more. He don't like nothing or nobody, anything, just black on the inside. That's fine. We're gonna keep it moving.
Gotta avoid it.
He remind me of a girl from American God. What's her name? The wife, the one they call her boy puppy.
Yeah,
her dark ass, just
that
black,
bitch
just dead on the inside.
That's why that. I just realized that even when she was alive, a fly was following her. That's what that signified.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch was
dead on the inside, just
dead
rotting.
on the inside. Just damn, bitch.
That's why it's called Married to the Real, though.
What?
Why would it be called something else that we weren't married? They say I'm new. Are you married? But I'm like, the channel called Married to the Real. I don't understand. It's like right there.
Yeah, I just looked up Charm.
HBO Max already talking about bringing in a new Green Arrow, because like they trying to. I think they moving stuff to HBO Max to eventually like connect it to the DC movies or whatever. So I guess like if you get a
let me break that down for y'all too. So for you Zack Snyder fans out there, he done after the little shit. He done. So don't be looking for shit. He said he not doing nothing else. He's done.
He finna make all the money he needs to make off these 4 parts. He probably don't need to do nothing else.
Done. And they did do some reshoots. They talking about 4 minutes.
Of course they did reshoots because how they got Slade in there now.
Go talk about 4 minutes.
Was Slade in the first one?
I don't know. He wasn't in
exactly.
there. But that probably was some deleted shit. But you want to do 4 minutes? You gonna tell me you call people up to shoot for 4 minutes?
Thank you for the donation.
No, you a fucking liar. You ain't shooting no shit for 4 minutes. Y'all fucking liars. Y'all reshot this fucking movie.
They did a lot of shit. Yeah, they did a lot of shit to that movie.
And that shit goes show. Because Ezra look different now. Like, Ray, all them people look different. You gonna see it on their face. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. Oh, we didn't do no reshoot. But now all of a sudden, we shot 4 minutes worth of footage. 4 minutes out of 4 hours footage. We could have did without them 4 minutes. We need them 4 minutes. Well, them 4 minutes don't really tie the story together. How the fuck we gonna know? How the fuck do we know that? What's the little video? With the dude, stop the cap.
Oh, please.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Alright, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like 4 minutes. You ain't fooling me.
I don't like. They should have just been honest about the shit. Like
yeah.
I get you keeping most of what you started, but don't try to act like that's all it is. Cause like they got the Joker, the boy who played the Joker about to be in it. Slade, like they showing no boy from Arrow. They used to be Slade. No, not him. The boy from what's his name? I can't even think of it. The one who married to Sofia Vergara from True Blood.
I know. Joe,
yeah, him. Like they showed like the first look is him and Slade. I'm like, where did they get all of this? Like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, Flash Thompson and Slade.
I
don't know how to pronounce that dude's name. Amanda, I don't know how to pronounce his name. That dude got a fucking the Joe dude.
I forgot.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll see. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I knew about Supergirl, I mean not Supergirl, Stargirl, is that I think the dude who played Captain Boomerang is supposed to be like a villain in that for her. I don't know if you heard about that. And then they cast is it Jakeem? What's his name? The little black boy that's supposed to be on there for with the Thunder stuff. With the little pin, whoever's supposed to get the pin.
Hey Chris.
You didn't even have to do that because like he ignored at this point.
Get your fingers a break. They know what I'm saying, they slipping off, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Go beat your dick or something, man. Go get your fingers. Go do something with your finger. Go dip them in water. I don't know, man.
Not dip them in water.
I don't know what the fuck you doing, man. Chill your fingers out, man. Go suck on them shits or something. I don't know.
Look, man. I don't care what come out. No more, man. Like, people go put out what they want to put out. If I'm being honest, they go put out what they want to put out. They go do what they want to do. He's gonna go play Eclipso. What? What is that? I know, Dart. Thank you for the
Who playing
dollar.
Eclipso?
He talking about. I guess he talking about Chris. Trey, no, it's no nothing November. Shit, man, fuck that. What that mean?
Nothing.
Who doing that shit? Who doing that shit? Who doing no nothing November? Who doing that shit?
Some people don't have a choice.
All right, Paul.
Yeah, see you, Paul.
Like, who for what? Man, y'all got me fucked up. Who doing that? Like, can we be real? Who doing that? Like, let's talk about that real quick. Like, if you're over the age of 18, who is doing that shit? Like, real shit. Like, yeah, I'm staying safe. I wear my mask everywhere.
You want anything else?
Shit, I didn't even know I was getting nothing in the first place. If I'm being honest.
I'm ordering food for everybody. What you mean?
What did I get?
Wings and pizza.
Okay, that's fine.
The fuck?
I ain't no nothing November. You got me fucked up.
Who started that? Like, I thought November was supposed to be like, is it no shave November?
Yeah.
Like, for a good cause, and now y'all done turned it into that. People always gotta like turn shit into stuff.
Like, I'm grown as fuck. I ain't, man, hell no. I got a whole wife. Fuck that. I got a whole wife. The fuck you talking about? No, nothing November. Tasha coming in, bitch, talking about some. Yeah, Trey, let's participate. No, nothing November. I was like, hey, here go the papers. Like, I can't. Like, I can't do it. Nope. Somebody get the papers. We gonna come on this bitch, y'all. I want to tell y'all, Married to the Real is done. Like, I just want to put it out here. Sorry to tell you this. Tasha came in this bitch talking about some no nothing November. I ain't with the fucking shenanigans, bro. I'm finna keep it real. I'm finna go. Y'all can go over here to my channel, Trey Real. I'm out. I'm not doing it.
I should have took these wings off your order.
You could have.
Cause you talking shit right now, though.
Oh, that's why you gonna take it.
Excuse me.
I feel you, self. I be by my lonesome. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it.
Really, Peter? I ordered Papa John's. I'm sure somebody gonna feel that way, but that's what I want to eat.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kenny, man.
Better pizza. Better. Papa John's.
Tasha watched The Mandalorian. I don't think she
I haven't watched the new season yet. I was trying to wait for it to be done. Certain shows I just wait for it's over so I can just binge it.
We watching a few episodes of Money House on Money House.
So if
Money
y'all want
Heist.
the tea, let me give y'all the tea on what's on Patreon waiting for y'all. Cause y'all be asking for All American, like these episodes of All American, Doom Patrol, Money Heist, Legacies. Let me look at this book. Matter of fact, I can tell y'all what's all on there.
Man, I just eat hot wings, man.
Yeah, Doom Patrol, JoJo, Runaways, Mr. Robot, Money Heist. I said Legacy.
Trey has no self-control.
Cloak and Dagger.
Let me explain something to you. You don't know self-control. When you gotta spend a year away from your woman and you can't have sex, don't talk to me about self-control. Okay? Don't come for me. I live in the same
Deadly
house.
Class. All American.
Fuck y'all.
American Gods.
My woman look good. I'm trying to be all on
Watchmen.
mine.
Can I say this while you...
What ain't fuck that man? Ain't come for
Watchmen.
me.
Bro, we did a reaction to a show called What We Do in the Shadows. We did the first episode. That shit was the dumbest shit I think I've seen all year with the vampire reality.
Oh, that
TV
shit.
That shit was so dumb, bro. Y'all gotta watch that if nothing else. That shit was so funny.
Look, wait, y'all watching?
Oh,
Legacy?
Lisa, not thank you for a donation. Not the GH coming in here about General Hospital. I don't watch that no more. I
haven't watched it.
They had me done when they was doing that shit with Michael and his baby. Like they had me put out with that.
I heard that they supposed to be killing off 2 characters.
Yeah, I gotta finish Avatar, and then I'm watching My Amazing World of Gumball too.
What you mean I be taking things too literal? What you mean?
No, we haven't started Jujutsu Kaisen yet. I'm sure it's gonna come up though. I heard it's fire, but we haven't started that yet. We watching Fire Force season 2, the new Haikyuu season. Of course we watching Attack on Titan when they come out. We supposed to do reactions to You and Ozark, a show called Succession, The Night Of. I think that's like new on HBO. More Westworld coming. Something I won't name on here.
Why would I watch the Boondocks when I've already watched it?
I don't know what B got to HK is, but I feel like that's gonna
when
be
you're doing
ignorant.
more real advice, when people send in some,
it's still ones we never did. Like,
is it?
Yes, because we stopped doing them. What you mean? Like the fuck? I'm tired.
I forgot.
Hold the L on that one. I'm like, we just stopped.
Pass
We'll
it
be
here.
having time.
Pass it here. Thank you. Put that shit
But
on.
when we get when I get an editor, like when I get help, like matter of fact, since it's like almost 500 of y'all here, if some of y'all wanna if y'all gotta already know how to edit though, because my time already like stressed thin, so I can't teach you how to edit. You gotta already kind of know the ins and out of like editing videos for YouTube, and we may have to have like a trial one day, so I can either somebody can like donate reaction edits to the channel, or we could do like a little something for each edit, but I can't, like, my time just be wound up. Like, I don't know if you wanted to, before I say this.
Did you really just send me a message on Instagram talking about Grant? I know what Grant contract is. The main cast had contract to season 7. They working on 8 and 9 contracts, but if they do 8 and 9, you go automatically do 10 because you want to do 10. Syndication. More money. More them checks. Is that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm making sure that's what I'm saying because I'm like, we're gonna have to figure out a better way because sometimes I be thinking you be saying thank you. I'm like, what the fuck is she saying?
I was just gonna say something real quick though, so
I don't know what you gonna say.
I mean, what else would I say? It got to do with me needing the editor.
So you just gonna say you need an editor?
Oh my god, never mind, Trey. No, because I already said that, and you missing the whole point. Because why would I ask you about him if I wasn't gonna say something about?
Oh, that's what you want to say? I guess so. Somebody
Anyway,
say something, I'm gonna cuss them out.
I ain't worried about them though, because that means they not real fans. They need to leave. What I was about to say though, y'all, is that most of y'all know because y'all be hearing our baby in the back on the videos or whatever that we have a toddler, but he is autistic, and that's something that we're learning to like deal with. So there's a lot like going on with that, and like trying to handle that situation is why my time be kind of like our time be kind of limited sometimes because that's more important. So I can't get all the videos out that I want to get out. Like, yes, we have time to record, but like editing with like everything that's going on with YouTube right now is like so hard, especially when they seem like right now they like blocking every video. But we do have a toddler that's autistic. So while you here, Kelly, shout out to you for helping me late night when I be texting you, because I be like on the edge. I be about to cry and shit because I don't be know what to do. Thank you so much for helping me and sending me all that information. I appreciate you. I hope you still here to hear that. I'm gonna have to shout out, but yeah, we got a lot going on with our baby, so That's why I don't be having as much time to edit. Sometimes I just don't feel like it though, because when you put all your all into editing the video, you think it's funny. You like, bitch, we about to do this. Then as soon as you get it up, it get blocked. They'll like kill your whole editing mood. So that's why sometimes I don't always do so too. Like people was looking for the rest of some of these shows. Like shit literally sit here sometimes for like a whole month. Like people don't respond on purpose so that you gotta sit there 30 days or whatever. Sometimes I'll like redo it to try to get it up, and then sometimes it's like, what's wrong with you?
Go ahead. I'm
Oh, and like sometimes, not parents of the year, really, Sailor. I don't feel like I am, but I try. Amanda, Tasha, my friend's autistic son, she was telling me the other day that she's struggling to find a community of parents to help her. Do you know of anything? I would say, like, if she got social media, reach out, because that's what I did. Like, I was just, like, getting to my wit's end about stuff, because I would look up stuff, but, you know, with autistic kids, every one of them is different. So I reached out to ask about insurance for autistic kids, because that's hard, too. Like, finding somebody to get coverage to cover their stuff. And so Kelly reached back out to me, and she's been like a lifesaver, because our son, like right now, he's nonverbal. So we trying to get the speech therapy done so he can communicate. So because he can't communicate with us the way he wants to, it causes him to have more like meltdowns and tantrums. So like, y'all, when I tell you I was on the verge of tears one day, I had to go in my room and just sit in the dark, because like with autistic kids, sometimes they don't want to be touched because they're like overwhelmed. So like as a parent, like when your child upset and then you're not able to like hold them or like comfort them, it's like so stressful sometimes. So like that is like, it's something we got to get used to dealing with, is what we saying. So it's like, that's cool, Kimberly. I asked the community because I would prefer somebody that like know our style and watch our videos. And like if we came to terms on some kind of payments or something like that, I'd rather help somebody in the community that needed the extra work or whatever like that, instead of just some random. Like I get everybody need work, but I'd rather somebody in the community that need work. Like we can work something out versus, you know, because to be honest, I don't want to edit it at all, because I like editing my videos the way I want them. So if somebody do edit, I probably still would like go back over it to like do my own stuff. But at the same time, it's just getting to a point where I know I want to put out more content, but I can't just do it all by myself. Because Trey working on the gaming channel, which is, if y'all didn't know, we have a gaming channel. The link in the description. He's doing very well on that. But it's just, sometimes it's just, yeah. Oh, not speech therapy really works. My little brother was the same way. He's older now, won't you? That's good. I'm glad of that. But
and like that's the thing, y'all.
I'm glad we have each other, because I feel like it would be harder if it was like just me.
Like he knows.
Like he can understand us fine.
Like he knows. Like if he's standing on something, he knows to get down. Like I like get down. No, stop.
Yeah.
Don't do that. He understands, but he can't communicate to tell me, oh, this is hurting, or
I want this, or I want that.
Like now he will grab my hand and pull me. Like he likes the blinds open, so he'll grab my hand. I'm like, because me and Tasha rotate on days. Like not next week. Like he'll spend most of next week with his brother, so we can record some stuff and Tasha can edit. Like he'll spend most of, and like he likes being with his brothers.
Shout out to my teenagers though, because they're a whole lifesaver. Y'all wouldn't get no videos like, if it wasn't for them.
He loves spending time with his brothers. Like he knows how to operate electronic devices.
We ain't show him nothing. Like he know how to go in there and find what he's looking for.
So we both feel like if he was verbal, he would be perfectly fine. He would still have his sensory issues, but they would be more manageable. And we can figure out. He can tell us, no, it's too bright. I hear a noise. Amanda. I need to turn on my sound machine. I need to sit over here.
Be there for her, because it get hard sometimes. Because like I'm a bear hugging mama. Like if something wrong with my kids, I want to hug them and hold them. Figure out what's wrong. Like when I can't, I know I'm not a bad parent, but I feel like one when I can't figure out like what's wrong with my kids. Like that,
I'll lay on the couch.
Hard.
Like me and him on most of our days. What I do, like I'll lay on the couch. I still lay on the couch and we'll be watching TV. He'll come late. He'll come sit.
And like
right
states
here.
Like Texas, it's hard to find resources sometimes, because like for the longest I have been looking for somebody that did speech therapy, but it's so much like insurance that don't cover that kind of stuff. And like autism therapy is like real expensive. So like it's just a lot. I don't always agree with ABA therapy depending on the techniques they use, because I don't agree with forcing a child to do something that they don't want to do. And like, yes, we try to like help him be different. Like it makes. Was he premature? I think he was.
All our kids were.
Rashad was only about a little bit though. Like
he
it
was a
only,
month. Vaughn was 2 months. Ty was 2 months.
The issue that I had with my pregnancy with my last baby is that I didn't have insurance. Like they kept messing up my insurance when I was trying to get on insurance, so I wasn't covered. So that way, like it was like later on in my pregnancy when I finally got to like see like a doctor, and by then it was kind of like I like diabetes running my family. Like I'm not diabetic, but I had like gestational diabetes, which is like what you get when you're pregnant. And so with me not seeing a doctor and not knowing, like all that stuff kind of like lapsed at the last minute. So like we were lucky though, because like had I had the baby at home, like they were telling me had I not come to the hospital and I did, we both probably would have been out of there. Because they were saying something about me delivering like, what was it first? Something coming out, the umbilical cord and stuff coming out first before the baby, and that would have been like bad. I don't know. It was like a lot, but
yeah.
But it's just like it's so unique though. Like I've never had experience with autism before, but like watching him is just so unique to learn the things. Like he's his own little person, and it's just like it's funny to see him do certain stuff. Like for him to learn stuff, he's really smart. And he can understand us. He just is. We have to get him to where he can communicate back to us. Like a lot of stuff that works for other people that are autistic don't work for him, because a lot of people like they do hoodies or they do headphones, because if it's the sensory overload, you know, it may be the lighting or it may be sound. He don't like stuff over him though.
Yeah, he don't like
stuff on him like that. So like that part don't work. And then like I just got into buying him like fidget toys. Some of them he like some of them he don't. So that's what I'm just like, for the most part, his go-to is his tablet. Like that's his world. Like he got to be on his tablet watching what he want to watch. You can't mess with it. Don't touch it. Like don't do nothing. Like so. Like we know the conversation shifted, but I'm just trying to tell y'all that's the reason I kind of need an editor, because I need to like work on that with him. So it's like my time isn't always like what it needs to be. But my crew that be on the games with me, they know what it is, because like he'll be in my room remixing all them videos on the tablet. They be like, did I hear the same thing like 6 times? They was like, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, no, that's DJ Ty over here remixing his videos. So, but oh, what happened, Amanda? Yeah, it's hard because like I said, everybody's different. And then you have ABA therapy, but then you have people that want to force your child into stressful situations like that's going to cure them. That don't work for everybody. Like, if my son, I don't feel like my son should be around larger crowds of people, because a lot of autistic kids don't have boundaries. Like, you know, he might just walk up to you and slug your ass just to do it. Like, because he don't know not to do that. So he used to being around us and then like his grandparents or whatever, and that's like it. But I just know some of y'all be hearing like a baby in the background sometimes on the video, so now y'all know. Because I think some people even ask, it was like, I didn't know y'all had kids. I'm like, yes, we got 3. Like, but shout out to my teenagers though, because they help pick up some of the slack when we're recording this stuff. They help a lot. I mean, I feel like being hard on yourself is a part of being a parent, because if you think you're doing everything right, you're probably not. Yeah. So I just feel like that comes with being a parent. So.
Like, I don't understand.
Amanda, I would tell your friend to like just get on like Facebook if she has Facebook, because they have groups for stuff like that. Like get on Facebook, get on Twitter and ask, because there's a lot of people out there that experience that stuff and they just not talking to each other because they don't know. Like a lot of the stuff that Kelly told me, I would have never known had I not like asked on Twitter, and she messaged me. So I appreciate her for that. Like she really take the time out to send me a lot of information, and I appreciate her for that. Not Lindsay saying they must be new, probably, but you know, some people just come watch your videos. They don't really know nothing about you, like how some of y'all been here since Jump, or y'all been here long enough to know more stuff about us. Daniel, thank you for the donation. My son has autism. My son right now watching his iPad as I text. My son hates the rain. He doesn't like to be around people. I'm with you guys. But yeah, it's a struggle. Like you have to have some kind of support. Like I don't feel like that is something you can always deal with by yourself. You gotta have somebody to talk to, or you gotta do something. So I'm working on like getting
And you
him
need
that.
time for yourself too.
Yeah, I'm working on we working on getting him the help that he needs to, because we don't want him to have to start school. Like I'm a big person in like I get they got stuff in schools now. I'm always remembering how school was for me, like how they try to stick you over here and they just lump you in and you don't really get that special like attention that you need to be better. Like that's why no lie, a lot of people that have money be on top because they can go get all this specialized care and stuff to where your child is being like singled out versus like being in a group or whatever. So like regular public school is like kids fail because it's too many kids to one classroom. So if my kid has like special needs, why would I lump them in with a whole bunch of other kids that have special needs and then they only have like 2 or 3 teachers in the class? I just feel like that's not always the solution. And like you think by now every state, every big city would have like some kind of school set up specifically for kids that have autism because it's so common now. But it's like people be, that's why I don't always like old people being over everything, because the shit ain't hitting you like, you know what I'm saying? New age shit ain't hitting you like it hit us. You need somebody that got experience with this shit and that's actually going through this shit to set up stuff the right way. I don't know, D. I still got to go through a lot of the stuff that Kelly sent me, but that's what I'm going to work on next week. Like for Thanksgiving week while my kids out of school, I can have extra time to sit down and make phone calls and write stuff out.
Like, see, he had his hood on then. Like, it
For
was
you
that,
for that picture,
like for that instant, he had his hood on.
Why he look like a whole thug right there, though?
I don't know. Like,
He looking like, try me, bitch. But yeah. Y'all know I love my kids. I'll probably vlog a little bit of them during the holidays so y'all can see maybe like a little more of them. But like,
yeah, I'm gonna start doing, since I got my phone now, I'm gonna start doing IG stories.
I said for my 50th Saturday Scares, I was gonna let my son sit in and do it with me. I'm gonna have to get, because I got a splitter for us to do like our headphones so y'all can see my older kids and let them watch videos with me. Oh my God, what was that?
When the fire happened.
Jesus.
You look good, girl.
With that bonnet on.
That bonnet, girl.
Sir, please. These pictures. I have ADD. It's not the same, but I had multiple teachers and it was annoying. Right. I'm the type of person, I guess I'm old school, and I've watched stuff happen to people over the years. I'm not always there's a pill for everything type of person, and I'm not always a lump everybody in type of person. So, it said it's on its way, but it ain't there yet. Cause unless I don't know if this that mean that they here or they just showing the house. I don't know.
What are they coming from?
Right there, where the one that on the highway. I mean, you can go check real quick if you want.
Okay, I'll be back though.
But I don't like that taking pills. Like it's a pill for everything. Like I have to really be hurting. No, we older than that, T. I have to really be hurting to like take medicine because I don't like doing it. But and I don't want, and like watching Euphoria, like watching Rue, like having like what she going through because she was put on pills when she was young because of stuff. Like I think about stuff like that. Like I don't feel like that's always a solution for stuff. But I mean, to each their own. I'm not down to nobody else that does do that. I am doing a Thanksgiving vlog and I am doing a video on like French toast next week because I've never made French toast before. So thank Omega for the French toast video because he posted it and I wanted to make it and I went got the stuff. So I'm gonna make French toast on the video one day. And then I'm gonna do when I cook Thanksgiving stuff, I'm gonna try to do a vlog and get it up by that weekend or that same day if I have a chance. But if anybody in this chat that loves our videos, that's a part of the community, has like extra time for a couple videos a month, even if we have to work out some kind of payment schedule and you already know how to edit, we could do like some trials for a couple of people, or I'll try to split it up between different people. But I do need some videos edited because that's more content for y'all. So, but some people be ridiculous because somebody was like, "Oh, I edit your videos for 50 a video." I'm like, "Bitch, I don't even make 50 a video." So how we was gonna do that? Like, what you mean? Like, people feel like I just want people to know who don't know like the YouTube universe. reactors make the lowest of the low out of everybody that make videos, because how you make more money is based off what you're doing videos on. Like if they feel like people from your community gonna click on ads and actually buy stuff, you get the better ads, you get the better RPM, like that kind of stuff. Reactors make the lowest of the low. So no matter how many views you see people get on videos, they ain't making as much as somebody else who getting them same amount of views on videos, depending on what they are. Now ranch on French toast. What is you on? The hell?
That's it. What, guy? You need a haircut.
I ain't doing no 25 days or nothing. That stream, that took me out during them 31 days of October. I did my job and streamed every day, but that was a lot. Because if I had something to do, like I would have to rush and do it or shuffle it around to try to make sure like I'm still with streaming. Like that was stressful. Like I'll probably stream Thanksgiving weekend, like maybe that day if we're not doing it at night, since Black Friday not a thing this year, like in stores. Like Thursday night, Friday night, maybe a stream, and then maybe like sometime during the week of Christmas or something. But
why would I take the Rona vaccine? Why would I do
I
that?
feel like if y'all want to get vaccinated, I feel like you should definitely do that. I just said I'm not a pill or medicine for everything kind of person.
I'm good.
I haven't had COVID, so I don't feel like I need to be vaccinated from it. We stay at home. I feel like I'm good. I don't go nowhere unless I'm getting groceries or something like that. Like this, like me, I get it. But the vaccine is new. Like y'all gotta think about all the medicines that come on, side effects of this. Like they kill me with the depression medicine that may cause depression and suicide. Like how that work like that? That's why I be like, like that kind of shit, I'm good. I try to do everything natural for my son. Like he already autistic, and I don't want like nothing else like messing with him. So like, melatonin if they having trouble sleep, and Kelly put me on like the sleeping tea. Now I ain't gonna lie, that tea don't really help him sleep. But I'm gonna get the liquid melatonin because I got the gummies, thinking he would want them, but he don't like the gummies because I guess they got the sugary shit on the outside. I guess if they didn't have that, it would be okay. But I appreciate you, man. But yeah, we be going through. Hey guys, you see you on the camera? Hey, come here. You ain't gonna jump up for the camera. There you go. I gotta cut his hair. He got a bath, but his hair's still long. I gotta cut his hair. But is it here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all, we gotta get ready to go.
he's 4. Yanada. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff is though, Braden. It's a lot of diagnoses that need more attention versus just, oh, we got a pill for that. We got a pill for that. Like I don't feel like that's always the answer. That's why I wish more people were involved with like legislation over stuff like that if they were actually affected, not just to try to look like you doing something for the community or whatever.
God is 6.
He's 7.
7? I thought it was
2013. He just
shit,
turned
yeah.
7 in October.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so it's 7. 7.
He's 7.
My bad.
No, we haven't watched that, Kim.
Damn, you old.
Yeah, guys, our only dog. Now we trying to move into like our own house next year, so then Trey may get one because he want a dog too. But yeah, that's our only dog right now. He enough. He eat enough for like a whole real person. He ain't never not hungry.
He looked at me like,
Hey,
and then
Taylor.
looked at you like, why you snitching though? Look at him. He looking at you.
Where is he on the scale? A lot of sensory issues, or no? Does he not? He doesn't eat a lot of foods because like he could eat something today, and if it ain't exactly the same tomorrow, he may not touch it. Like the food thing, it bothers me because I'm a mom and I'm from the South. Like I want my kids to eat. Like I want to make sure you not hungry, so we don't eat that bug me. But like, yeah, I won't say he has a lot of sensory issues. He has like more. He fusses more when it's time to go to bed. Like he don't necessarily want to go to sleep. But sometimes he do have like, it's just becoming now that he's getting older, like about to turn 5, like within like the last month or two, that he's been having more meltdowns, and like we don't necessarily know why. It just kind of come out of nowhere. So But that food stuff, he don't be trying to mess with food like that. Like one day he'll eat some, he might eat it for a couple days, and then the next time and then he's really picky about what you put on his plate. Cause like if he don't want it, he gonna give it back to you. Like he don't even want it on his plate. He don't want to look at that shit. Like if he don't want to eat it, he don't want to look at it. He gonna get an attitude with you, throw that shit in the kitchen or whatever if you don't take it. Like so, it's GAI. But yeah, that's pretty much like just the communication part of it and trying to get him to eat more foods. I feel like I can deal with everything else. Like I feel like I'm good with everything else. I just want to make sure he eating good, and I want to make sure he's able to let me know when something wrong. So besides that, I ain't worried about him being smart. Like he can pretty much figure everything out. Like I remember I was sitting there with him one day on the app. You know how like for the adults, if you need to do something on the child's tablet, it brings up the numbers spelled out. So you can tap what the numbers are because they expect the kids not to know. Bitch, he knew that shit. I was like, excuse me? Like he had went into like the adult part of the tablet. I'm like, let me take all my debit cards off here for even about everything. Because he knew how to get in all that shit. I'm like, I ain't got time. Now, what I will recommend for anybody's child that is like autistic, needs speech therapy, but you can't necessarily like go to like a person and like your child will let you kind of gauge what they watch. We have a program that we use on our child's tablet called Gemini. I will say when he was doing Gemini, he was trying to talk more. But the only thing about Gemini that I don't like is you can't cast it to like the TV. So my kid is like real particular about what you do on his tablet. He won't let you like, it's like an app. We have to make him go in and make him watch the videos because it's about repetition. So like you have to let them watch the videos like back to back 2 times. The videos are real short, like 1 to 2 minutes. And 1 to 4 minutes maybe. You have to let them watch the video twice back to back, and they have to do that 3 times a day. Now I feel like he would do better at it if I could put it on like the actual TV, because as long as it's playing in the background, it's fine. He not finna let you mess with his tablet though. So that's what I'm like. I feel like it's for older kids. I feel like for younger kids, they need the cast option because even when you do the testing, if you do the testing to see if they picked up on words, you have to do it on the computer. I'm like, my kid not finna sit here and pick out shit on no computer at 4 years old. Like, you know, I just feel like that part of their system needs to be
reworked. They need a casting option. Because if it was casting, we would just leave it up on the TV all day and just let it play all day.
But what I'm going to try to do is when we move into like a house and he got his specifically own room set up for him and his autism, like whatever he needs, I'm going to get a TV mounted and I'm going to see if they have it. Because some smart TVs have the app for it. And I'm going to see if I can get a smart TV with the app for it so it can play all day. But now I will say when you pay, like Gemini is a program you have to pay for, but low key, y'all have to act like y'all ain't got the money so they can give you a grant so that you can get a discount. So you don't have to pay like the full price for it if you can't pay the full price for it. Because I don't want just because you can't pay for it to be turned off from it or whatever. Because like when you try to leave the program, it'll ask like if you need a grant, whatever like that. So, but I'm just saying, look into who? Dynavox. My daughter couldn't add 11 plus 11 but could do algebra. I was like houseway.
Hey y'all, we gotta get ready to get up out of here.
Yeah, you see Thrill in the background. Yeah, that's for my record player. Trey bought me for my birthday. I got an old school, well, new school, old school, because it played records, but it got Bluetooth and radio and stuff like that on it too. I'm gonna get to God of High School, but just so y'all know, when y'all be rushing me for episodes, they already be on Patreon. Like God of Zeus, Blood of Zeus, whatever it's called, all that shit. 2 days back to back, the whole show was there. But we're going to get out of here, though, because our food here is 8. Everybody got to eat.
Hold
on. Thank you, Kelly. I see you sending me more stuff. I appreciate you. Kelly is like the bee's knees, bro.
Never mind. Okay. I'm not picking Guy up. Guy will bite me. I'm not picking Guy up. We finna go because we gotta eat and the kids gotta eat. We gonna get up out of here. And again, I don't know if I'm screaming tonight, so I'll play that by ear because I don't know if I feel like playing Apex, and I don't know if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, lying as a
He might
imposter.
rest today. He might hit y'all with something tomorrow.
I don't know. So we'll see. Like, I don't know if I feel like a lying with Among Us, or, you know what I'm saying, shooting a bitch in the head on Apex.
Did somebody ask him? Oh, we should check out Jujutsu Kaisen. The only reason I didn't pick Jujutsu Kaisen up on my own is because I don't know anything about it, like I did Tower of God and God of High School. And we try to let the Patreons kind of like vote for what they want to watch. So if it's good, whenever they when it's getting ready to wrap up, I'm sure they'll vote for it. So I'm sure it's coming. So is that a webtoon or is that like an actual anime?
I think that's a webtoon.
Cause I've never seen it though. Like that's why I asked. Unless it's on another kind of like site, because they do have other sites like that. I'm glad I could trust y'all to tell y'all. So, you know, I'm glad. I wanted to do a video about it for a while. Just never did. But since we here live, hey, y'all the first ones to know. So if the video ever do drop, y'all could be like, well, we knew that already. But,
all right. We gonna go.
Yeah.
We got to. But if you got the Twitch Married to Gaming, I might.
Yeah, everything should be in the description because of the new way they doing this now with the videos. So everything should already be in the description. His Twitch, my Twitch, the gaming channel. If y'all here and y'all like our content, if
it's
for some
adapted
reason,
from manga. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's anime. Okay, so
And
that
for,
can't go on the channel no way.
It depends on the company though. It depends on what company do it, but because I mean I see people putting it up and they ain't having no issues, so that's why I was just. But if y'all are here and y'all like us and for some reason you forgot to hit that sub button, it would be great if y'all did that so we could get to 100K. It would be nice to hit 100K before the end of the year. Ooh. Hunger Pain.
Got a fucking crap.
Oh, but we gonna get ready to get. Oh
shit!
We gonna get ready to get out of here though, y'all. We appreciate the 500 plus of y'all that actually came up in this bitch because that's the most we've ever had at one time for a live stream. So I guess y'all do love us, you know. But we gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
If any more like CW big news drop, maybe we'll try to come back for another video one day if they drop more stuff about shows. But it is what it is for now. So, okay, sir. He all right. You thought he was hollering because he hurt? You care about him? Because he don't be thinking you do. You care? All right, guys. Y'all be safe with all this COVID 2.0 next round coming around. Yeah. All right. See y'all next time.
Stay real.